Hi, good afternoon. I'm delighted to be here. Do you know how long I've been doing ExCEL Awards? Since 1990. Yeah, I know. That might have been before most of you were born. Do you suppose? Yeah. It's been a long time. But here's the thing about all of those 25 years. It makes the ExCEL Award even more special because it's lasted so long, because it is now a community institution. And when we present a golden apple to Aggie Adwell this afternoon, it will mean that she's inducted into a Teachers Hall of Fame, a Hall of Fame that includes hundreds of great educators in the public schools in the region we call Kentuckiana. We serve 2 counties in southern Indiana, and the counties here, Jefferson County has 6 ExCEL Award winners every year, and then Oldham, Shelby, Elizabethtown, Hardin County, and LaRue County. So we come today to honor, once again, a very special teacher. It was 25 years ago that a group of far-sighted people created a partnership to honor outstanding public school teachers. And the most important part about this is, tonight, we want to tell the world about Aggie Adwell's accomplishments. The first ExCEL Award was presented in Jefferson County in the fall of 1989. It was just a pilot program at that time. We didn't know if it would last, but it would endure for decades. Hundreds of deserving teachers have been honored with the ExCEL Golden Apple. And today, we come to Luhr Elementary for the first time to honor Aggie Adwell. And those of you who have taught and learned in this place probably wonder, she's great. What took you so long to get here? Well, Aggie, as I read your application and letters of recommendation, I was thinking much the same thing. At Luhr Elementary, in a roster of really great teachers, she is considered by her principal to be a star among stars. As a 4th grade science teacher, it is Mrs. Adwell's class that students just don't want to miss. It is fun, but the numbers tell the real story. The most recent K-Prep science score was 86.1. That was almost 9 points higher than the district average. Aggie, in essence, has a gift for teaching. She has a gift for assessing what the students have learned and where they still need help. And her teaching style is all-inclusive. She creates a love of learning among students that have been perhaps difficult to reach in the past. The ExCEL Award is about classroom teaching, and we observed her in the classroom, and she was proven to be excellent. But it is also about educational leadership, and this teacher is a leader in the areas of science and literacy. She shares her knowledge with other teachers, and she is someone who works to make everyone in this school better. Aggie, we're delighted to have you in Jefferson County in the school system here because your insight, your work ethic make us all better and make this a better place. We come to honor a model teacher, a model classroom who sets the standards for a school and a district. Aggie Adwell, if you would please come forward. Well, this apple right now reflects you and me, you know, but actually what it does reflect over the years is the faces of all of those students that you've affected in your classroom, and I know there have been hundreds of them. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks for all you do for public education. You are an ExCEL Award winner.
Thank you.
Now that is just, as I say, half of the ExCEL Award, because we have another exciting presentation. Please welcome, our sponsor is LG&E KU, which is the local power company, and representing the power company is Cheryl Williams. Cheryl?
Thank you, Gary. Good afternoon, everyone. You're all so polite. On behalf of the employees at LG&E and KU, it's a pleasure for me to be here today to help you all honor your teacher, Mrs. Adwell. for the positive impact she's had on your lives and the lives of all of the students before you who she taught. What better qualities can you want in a teacher than those that Mrs. Adwell possesses? She's worked hard to ensure that science is not a subject her students dread, but one that they enjoy. I sure wish I had had a science teacher like Mrs. Adwell when I was in school. She serves as a shining light for her students, and trust me, as somebody who works for your local power company, I know a little bit about shining lights. Different kind, of course. It's an honor to recognize someone who works so hard to make a difference in the lives of others. Mrs. Adwell definitely deserves this honor. One of the letter writers writing in support of Mrs. Adwell said that Mrs. Adwell reaches every student that she teaches. Well, Mrs. Adwell, to help you further your commitment to making learning relevant, engaging, and fun, and to ensure that you can continue to teach and reach every student who enters your classroom, I'm very happy today to present you with a check for $1,000. On behalf of all of the employees at LG&E and KU, we want to congratulate Mrs. Adwell on her ExCEL Award.
Thank you, Cheryl. Now, with presentations from the Jefferson County Public School System, please welcome Assistant Superintendent Michelle Dillard. Michelle?
Thank you so much. It is my honor to be here in the absence of Dr. Hargens, the superintendent, as she is at a conference in Washington, D.C. The ExCEL Award is a special honor. It's a top award for teachers, not just for teaching, but it symbolizes education and creativity as well as professionalism. The winners strive to reach all students, to help them meet high expectations, and to give them a lifelong learning of love. These educators not only are highly effective in their individual classrooms, but they also boost the success of their schools. And ultimately, they raise the bar for education throughout our community. JCPS is grateful to LG&E, KU, and WHAS-11 for giving us this opportunity to honor these teachers, top teachers like Mrs. Adwell. Her colleagues say she has a natural gift for teaching. She is highly supportive of all of her colleagues. Working in education can be stressful, but not for Ms. Adwell. She is constant. She's a bright spot at Luhr because she always has a positive and helpful attitude. Her classroom is a model for her colleagues because it's constantly demonstrating engaging and rigorous instruction throughout the year. As part of the ExCEL Award process, 2 observers visited Mrs. Adwell's class when she presented a Pacific Science lesson. One observer gave her a score of 146 out of a total 150 points. The second observer gave her all 150 points out of 150, a perfect score. Here's a few things that those observers had to say. Mrs. Adwell has a great relationship with her students. Multiple resources were available to help them master the lesson that was being taught. She provided individualized instruction to meet each student's needs, naming and claiming each one of them in the classroom. She had high expectations for all students, and her classroom environment helped ensure their success. Mrs. Adwell, on behalf of the Jefferson County Public School District and Dr. Hargens, I want to congratulate you on winning the ExCEL Award. And I want to thank you for your dedication to teaching, your commitment, your hard work, and continue to strive forward to do what's best for the students in JCPS. It is my honor to present you with the Superintendent Medallion at this time. Thank you. Thank you. You go on and stay on up here because Dr. Lisa Wilner, who is the new board member for District 6, because of an unforeseen situation that came up prior to her coming here, I would like to present you with the Board of Education We're in District 6, the Board of Education, and all of those members are very, very proud of the work that you do. And she asked to say, keep doing the things that you're doing. We're very proud of you. And it takes people like you to continue to have that shining star and that spotlight on kids to make them successful. Thank you so much. And then on behalf of our area, Area 4, we have 22 schools in this area, and our office wanted to ensure that we gave you something very special too, because we know that it takes special people like you to be able to help our schools to be able to succeed academically and for the kids to get what they need, not just academically, but socially and emotional too. And so for all of your hard work, dedication, and commitment, and not accepting failure as an option, taking no excuses, just results, these are just a few things in here to help you continue that journey as you continue to teach. Thank you so much for what you do for our kids.
Now representing the Jefferson County Teachers Association, please welcome Tammy Berlin.
Good afternoon. You are a nice looking bunch here. I represent the 6,000 plus teachers in Jefferson County, so I wanted to talk a little bit today about what it means to be a good teacher. Study after study shows that the single most important factor in determining the quality of education that a student like you receives is the quality of their teacher. So what makes a great teacher? Well, great teachers are teachers who set high expectations for all their students. They engage students and ask them to look at issues in a variety of different ways, and they form strong relationships with their students and make their students know that they care about them as people. Is Ms. Adwell a great teacher? Yes! That's exactly what I thought. I thought so. Listen, boys and girls, I want to tell you a secret. Can you promise to keep a secret for me? Yes! Okay. The secret is, besides your parents, your mom and dad, the people at home that love you, there is nobody in the whole world that cares about you as much as your teachers do. Did you know that? Yeah. Do you believe that Ms. Adwell cares about you? Yes. I believe that too. And that's the reason why I'm here to honor her today. Somebody once said that there is no greater honor than to be honored by your peers. And so for that reason, on behalf of the 6,000 teachers in Jefferson County, I'm here today to present Ms. Adwell with the Schoolhouse Award for appreciation for her supportive actions regarding education and teachers. Ms. Adwell?
Now we have presentations from Luhr Elementary School, and once again, welcome your principal, Lynley Schroering.
So on behalf of the school, we have a couple of presentations. First, from the staff. As a member of our school faculty, Ms. Adwell, as all of the teachers who are here can attest to, is always willing to help out a fellow teacher, share ideas. We had a lengthy faculty meeting yesterday, and their fourth grade team and Ms. Adwell was thinking about strategies that they could share with each other, and it's really great when you see a group of teachers come together and work to solve a problem together. And Ms. Adwell is always instrumental in that type of setting. But, of course, the most important impact that she has is the impact she has on all of you. And so we have several presentations for you from your current and past students. Our first group is this only fourth or fourth and fifth? This is the presentation from your students, Miss Adwell. And I think I'll introduce Sydney, Grace, Esther, Tyrese, Jordan, and Caleb.
Green is for the inspiration you give me each day. Blue is for your patience in showing me the way. Orange is for your warmth and your caring style. Yellow is for the way you always make me smile. Brown is for the curiosity you've helped me to steer. Red is for the my life that you have touched this year.
And I know Miss Adwell's delighted to know that I nixed the idea about throwing the M&Ms up on stage. So, next we have a poem presented by 4th and 5th grade students who have been in Miss Adwell's class.
Because you teach for all you do, I'm grateful I was taught by you. Because you teach, and every year I want to say I think you're slow. Because you teach and keep your cool, I find that I am loving school. Because you teach and make school fun, I think that you are number one. Because you teach in ways so fair, I realize how much you care. Because you teach not simple, I promise I will stay in school.
And I forgot to introduce our 4th and 5th graders. We had Chloe, Donovan, Amaya, Chase, Legna, and Leah. So thank you all. At this time, we're going to turn it over to Miss Adwell so that she can bring you her thoughts and feelings about this special award.
Thank you. That was really sweet. It is such an honor to be a recipient of the ExCEL Award, and there are so many people I want to thank for helping to make this happen. Louisville Gas and Electric, Kentucky Utilities, WHAS-11, Michelle Dillard, and members from JCPS. Also, there are so many people who support me and push me to do my best every day. My family, my friends, and the staff here at Luhr. But most of all, my students. All of you are the reason that I am here. You challenge me every day to be a better teacher, so thank you. This award is not possible without all of you. I teach for so many reasons, and actually when I think back, I've always wanted to teach. From pretending to be a teacher and making my brother do lessons at home, to coaching cheerleading and teaching gymnastics, and now teaching all of you. This is my passion. I love watching students stretch their minds and become enthusiastic about what they are learning. I love challenging my students and helping them to work to their fullest potential. I love teaching academics, especially science, as all of you know, because I love watching my students crave more as they beg to do another investigation. I believe in setting high standards for my students, and I want my students to succeed academically. But there is more to being a teacher than that. There is a quote that says, "A teacher takes a hand, opens a mind, and touches a heart." I hope that when my students take my hand and enter my room, they feel safe. I hope that when I open their minds, they know I am pushing them to strive to do their best. And I hope that when I touch their heart, I am positively impacting their life in some way. My main goal as a teacher is to do what's best for kids, and from day to day that changes. But one thing I know stays constant. I have had the opportunity and the honor of teaching so many children. I have had the privilege of watching so many of you grow. I will continue to work tirelessly and eagerly and strive to make a difference in the lives of children every day. If I have done that, then I have succeeded in doing what I love to do, and that is teaching. So thank you again for choosing me as a recipient of this award. It is an honor and a privilege to be recognized for what I love to do, my passion, teaching. So thank you.
So one more time, let's give Ms. Adwell a big round of applause.